Chalet.
You know, only chalet. What's planet in English? Stage.
Throne.
House of Yeoh.
House of Yeoh. Oh yeah. I'm wearing jacket, which is crazy. Like
Public transport blue. Okay. I like that category. It's kon merah, right?
okay, Jalan Raya. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Pembuka kata, lidah bicara. Izinkan saya mulakan acara. Semoga majlis disambut ceria.
Selamat datang ke episod baru. I can't believe it, shit.
Selamat datang ke platform Tabi Talks bersama Asad dan Amisha. Pada hari ini, kami akan membicarakan... Is that the right word?
It's very formal.
On today's episode, we will be diving into
The
a wedding that has become the center of attention globally between Prince Abdul Mateen and Princess Yang Mulia Anisha Roslan.
Yay!
Selamat
pengantin
pengantin
baru.
Kau kita in sync.
The wedding took place earlier this year in January and finished... It was January or February?
January.
In January, it was a 10-day ceremony with, according to Times, were up to 5,000 guests. And these include royalties, leaders of the world. And in the list included Kebawaduli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah and Kebawaduli Yang Maha Mulia Sri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Haji Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria. And Sri Paduka Baginda was wearing mint green baju kurung that had songket motif in there, and she was adorned with jewels, and she had a beautiful, beautiful emerald necklace, and she also wore a mini silver encrusted jewel bag, which I think is Dior from the picture up here.
And she's known for wearing songket made by prisoner women, kan?
Yes, woman prisoners making this songket. Yeah, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, and other guests included Bhutan's King Jigme and Queen Jesum Pema, Jordan Princess Nur Asim and her husband Amir Farid Zaidan, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, Indonesian President Joko Widodo, Singapore Prime Minister Lee, and the Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a little bit about Anisha. She is the granddaughter of one of the Sultan's penasihat, aka advisors, Bihin Datuk Isa, and he's the founding chairman of Royal Brunei Airlines. And she also owns the brand Silk Collective, which, by the way, we cannot access in Malaysia. I don't know if it's just
we can't?
me. Yeah, the website is unavailable for me. Maybe I have to put on a VPN or something, or maybe the website is down, but I can't. So I can only see her stuff on Instagram, and obviously all the clothes are made of silk. And she also has the tourism
She
thing with her friend.
she owns a tourism company.
Wow, okay.
So let's dive into the fashion, the jewelry, the glam of the wedding. It was a 10-day ceremony and we have 5 outfits to discuss.
And we're starting off with the Majlis Khatam Quran and the powdering ceremony. So a Majlis Khatam Quran is usually a celebration that happens after someone finishes reading the Quran, and it becomes sort of like a doa selamat. So Princess Yang Mulia Anisha Roslan had one, and she is wearing Teh Firdaus, which is our very own Malaysian designer, and he also dressed her for the powdering ceremony as well. So it's 2 gowns, two ensembles made by him, and he graduated from UITM Sri Iskandar Perak, which I had no idea.
Actually, I didn't even know there was fashion design in Sri Iskandar.
Yeah, I thought it was just chalet.
You know, only chalet, but apparently
Asal kau cakap sedap dah, aku cakap tak sedap. Chalet.
chalet.
I'm just not built for
You're
the
not built for
garden.
chalet.
Yeah.
UITM di hatiku.
And his current studio is at Sri Kembangan. I was looking at his IG, so lawa. Bapak lawa kan?
True, all his designs are very elegant, very classy, yet very minimal. Yeah.
Damn.
My favorite outfit from Teh Firdaus was definitely the powdering ceremony, where she wore that baju kurung, the lace, and then she had that lace veil with it, and then that little brooch. I mean, not really little, it's pretty huge on the chest. That was such a elegant dress
Itulah.
for a powdering ceremony.
She looks so pretty.
Yes, and then for the nikah, the engagement ceremony, which was held at the mosque in Brunei.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which was only attended by males.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was only because the masjid and then the nikah was traditionally for males only. So it was Prince Abdul Mateen, His Royal Highness King of Brunei, and the ministers were at the mosque to officially sign the akad nikah.
Wait, so akad nikah ni is just her and the males?
Yeah, but she wasn't even at the mosque. It was only for the males.
Okay, faham.
Yeah. So in that ceremony for the akad nikah, Prince Abdul Mateen wore a baju Melayu songket in white with blue patterns on it, which is very elegant. I've never seen that. It's not like white. It's like a off white, which is very nice. Yeah.
And jarang kita nampak ada macam motif on the baju Melayu
True.
itself.
And usually like the motif are usually gold or it's like a metallic, but this one was very soft. I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course we have to talk about the royal powdering ceremony.
Yes. On to the royal powdering ceremony. Have you ever seen this before? I actually did not know about this until
I never
now.
knew until we actually looked at the wedding
Right?
for Prince Abdul Mateen. Yeah, the royal powdering ceremony, the whole procedure and the tradition, which is actually a Bruneian wedding tradition where they veil the bride and then they bring it to the pelamin, which is the what's pelamin in English? Stage.
Throne?
The pelamin.
Yeah. Pelamin.
The pelamin, which is like the place where the wedding bride and groom sit.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they unveil the bride.
It's throne though.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
According to Google, pelamin
According to
means
Google,
throne. Yeah.
Pelamin means throne.
And allegedly, we don't really have much information on who was the designer, but allegedly, by other sources, it was designed by Bernard Chandran. And Bernard Chandran is a Kuala Lumpur-based designer. He was actually an accounting student turned fashion designer.
Oh, it's giving you.
I think I can relate to that one.
It's giving you.
I wonder why.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. He has dressed Adele, Lady Gaga, and of course the Brunei royal family.
Wow.
Besides the princess, he is also dressed Princess Aziah for her 2023 wedding, which is last year, and also the same month. Yeah.
Wow.
Bernard Chandran was conferred the title of Dato in 2007 for his outstanding contributions of the fashion design.
Hey, that means he was given the title Datuk Sri at 39. That's kind of iconic.
Damn,
39.
that's very young. And he was his signature look is about introducing a new silhouette and technique of using embellishment and fabrics in traditional Malay outfit, carved a pivotal turn for the way traditional outfits are designed and worn. And if you can see the picture of how the princess was wearing that red outfit, and then you can compare it to the ladies who was wearing white and then wrapped with the sarong. It was an elevated version of that.
Oh.
Because in the ladies in white in this picture, it's gonna pop out a lot actually. Actually, editor, you can just pop it in the middle.
Yep.
While we explain this.
Yep.
So what they are wearing, they're wearing a white baju kurung, and then they will kepit. What's kepit in English? Hold
Wrap
it.
around.
They will wrap around.
Yeah.
The sarong around the body.
Yeah.
So what Bernard Chandran did in that outfit was made an elevated piece that was attached and it was pleated onto it.
Yeah.
And not to mention the embellishment on the dress is amazing. They had this amazing sango, which is and that specific pattern is very Bruneian.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very has that little boat and then got the head of the animal there and then the flowers. And all of these were actual real gold, not plated
Serious?
gold. Like solid
Okay,
gold.
we're in Brunei,
okay?
of course.
Of course. I think it's allegedly also an heirloom, the sango
Okay.
that they're wearing. Yeah, and also the jewelry.
Did you see the red veil?
That red veil when she walked in, it was amazing. It was like, ooh.
Kan. Show stopping.
True. And at the same time, Prince Abdul Mateen was wearing a red baju Melayu songket, which is a traditional wedding attire that many Malays wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kain songket adat Melayu.
I love that song.
Itu
I know that song.
Aku
It was
suka
trending for like last year for Raya.
Serious?
Yeah.
Cantik.
Moving on to the royal wedding ceremony, which was dressed by Dior, and this was confirmed by Gerald Larkin, which is one of the photographers for the wedding.
Right.
And if you can see in the picture here, at first I didn't even know that it was Dior. Did you know?
No, I didn't. But
Oh, sorry, my Siri just went up.
Siri wants to chime in into Dior. Anyways, but then after I saw the picture, I was like, okay, I can see why that's Dior.
I honestly, it kept the modesty in the dress, but you can see the elegance of what Dior is known for.
Yeah, but then you can also see the art structure of the fabric.
Yes. I think silhouette is what Dior is, you know,
Okay.
and we can see that. And it's a custom haute couture piece just for this wedding.
Do you see the bouquet on her hand?
Oh, that bouquet is actually an heirloom that was used by previous weddings. It's been there since the 90s, and it's all diamond
Wow.
and gold encrusted. I mean, if you were to be given an heirloom like that, would you wear for your wedding?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously. This is not even an heirloom and I'm wearing it. Mana aku beli? Times Square. KL royalty. That's why I bought this.
And then if you can see, on top of her head is a beautiful tiara, which was designed by Flower Diamond, which is a Singapore-based company.
Yeah.
And is actually from Princess Azima's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from that tiara, it is made out of 838 diamonds with 14 oval cuts, 19 pear cuts, 38 square cuts, and 767 round billion cut diamonds set in white gold.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, and it's beautiful. That's one thing for
It
sure.
really is. Like, I can't stop looking at it.
We'll put another picture here just for you to admire.
Yeah.
It's an amazing piece.
I can only show your
And Siri wants to chime in again. I am very sorry. And another dress that we have to talk about
Our
is
personal favorite.
our personal favorite.
Our personal favorite.
Yeah. It's Zuhai Murad.
Yeah. A name
Oh.
I haven't heard since 2016.
Honestly, and every time we hear the name Zuhair,
I
of
feel like
course it's gonna be glamorous. It's gonna be a bomb.
I feel like that's fashion.
That is fashion.
Every time I hear his name, I'm like, oh, you know it's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
So the princess wore a, how we say it, like a champagne pink.
Yeah, champagne
A
pink.
champagne pink dress with a veil, and it was full of crystals. It was bejeweled, it was sparkly, and she had an amazing necklace, and that necklace was actually designed by the necklace is designed by Musif Jewelry London.
Yep.
And this was confirmed by a TikToker
Mm-hmm.
who her friend wore that exact same necklace for a sample.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was like personally getting all this information was a bit,
Of a deep dive.
yeah. We went all across. I personally watched Indonesian news.
Yeah.
I watched Bruneian news.
Banyak gila languages I had to terjah.
True.
Kan?
Yeah.
Like, and then it became like, first it was like a press conference, and then it was like an Indonesian live stream, and then it was a TikTok, and then it was YouTube, and then it was Google, and then obviously Wikipedia and stuff.
Dude, even I had to like I watched a Spanish TikTok talking about
Yeah,
royalty.
I know what you're talking about. I
And
saw
then
that.
I had to like, you know how like the auto caption has like translation. I was like, okay, this is what I need to do now.
Kan? But I'm gonna be a bit of. Did you ever notice she was holding a plate of corn in this scene moment right now? Because I never knew she was holding a clutch in the pic.
Wait, actually, I didn't notice that clutch,
Kan, I tak perasan juga.
and I didn't notice how big the engagement ring
Yeah,
is.
that is huge.
And
Did you
you-
have a royal wedding of your own?
If I were, I don't think I would. I don't think I would be suited for the royal life.
Same. I don't have the personality to carry it. I buy my crowns from Times Square.
Hey, you might never know. Today, Times Square.
Tomorrow?
Musaf Jewelry. You might never know.
Exactly.
And speaking of which, about crowns, and it's specifically for that Zuhair Murad dress, the crown was actually loaned by Queen Zaliha, the Queen of Brunei.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an amazing, amazing piece of tiara.
I know,
It was
so nice.
it's tall, it's spiky, and the diamonds are just amazing in that.
Fine. Do you prefer this crown or the other crown?
I prefer this crown actually.
I think I like the other one more.
But the one made by requested by Princess Aziha.
Yep. So crazy. Like, referring to our last episode, how the 2010s are coming back and how Zuhair Murad designed this dress. Back then, I loved him and Elisa Up. I wanted an Elisa Up dress so bad. It was always on my Pinterest.
Oh. Do you know that Zuhair Murad also dressed Taylor Swift for her Eras tour?
Really?
Yeah, one of her earliest outfits for her Eras tour.
Is it the blue one?
The blue one, yes.
Oh, okay.
The blue bodysuit.
Should
Yes.
have guessed. She looks awesome. Snatched! Okay, queen.
Yeah, she's also he has also dressed up Gwen Stefani and also Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo.
Yeah, and Zuhair Murad, he's a hard worker. He does ready to wear, he does resort,
Oh,
he does
wow.
couture, he does spring, he does fall and bridal.
Damn.
And his collection,
busy.
yeah, he's a busy man. If you look at his collection on Vogue, he Vogue does a whole like archival of all his collections. It's all beautiful from the start
Damn.
up to now.
I want a wedding dress from Zuhair.
You want a wedding dress from Zuhair?
Click.
I've never like really thought about wedding lah, but if I were to do like my engagement, my nikah, I think I would do very minimal, very soft, like a custom anabu piece.
I knew it.
Cause every time I see a custom anabu for a wedding, I'm like, damn, I wanna get married lah. Like genuinely, like it's so
Like the
nice.
soft
It's
and
soft.
Cozy private vibes
Yeah.
kan.
You know, there's like 100 people. You know.
If Bernard Chandran were to offer you to design your wedding attire, would you?
Honestly, I would give him creative direction for him, like free creative direction for him. Like, do whatever you want. You know, you want to do an elevated baju Melayu classic with Swarovski? Sure, why not? You know.
Faham.
Would you?
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Datuk Bernard Chandran, and I was stalking him on Instagram, I saw Michelle Yeoh on a post.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I think he's worked with her before. And then memang betul. Last work with her, as I know, the Malaysian Grand Prix Ice Gala in 2005. And have you seen what she wore?
I actually haven't seen what she wore.
Let me show you.
Let me see.
Lawan.
Oh wow, that is an actually beautiful piece shown right here.
I want Bernard Chandran to make my baju raya. Like, what? And they speak of her with Jackie Chan.
Oh wow, that is actually.
She's so gorgeous.
And which event was this?
This was the Malaysian Grand Prix Ice Gala in 2005.
Oh wow.
2005? Yeah, 2005.
I mean, Datuk Michelle, I feel like she herself has been a fashion icon.
Kan.
I think from her early career and of course now with her inception being an ambassador of Balenciaga.
The Igbo royalty has been seen everywhere lately. She's peaking again. At her prime. Again. We love that for her. That's Mother Yeoh.
Mother Yeoh. House of Yeoh?
House of Yeoh. Oh yeah.
House of Yeoh. That
House
sounds
of
good.
Yeoh.
That sounds good.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mother Yeoh, born and raised from Perak, Ipoh, is the face of Lululemon.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Lululemon's new Lunar New Year campaign.
Oh, wow.
In the ad, it's so cinematic because the title is called V Spring because Lunar New Year marks the start of spring. Obviously, we don't know how that feels because it's panas all year long. But I assume elsewhere, you're like, oh yes, yay, spring.
Very lucky to
Experience that.
the Four Seasons.
4 seasons. Kita 4 seasons, kita kat mana? Kat Jalan Ampang.
Yes, betul. It's either banjir, musim
Musim
durian,
durian,
musim denggi,
musim denggi.
jerebu. That's our 4 seasons.
That's our 4 season. So yeah, in the ad, she's wearing all white, a white jacket with green pants, and the dancers around her are wearing red. So that's very bold to me. I love that. And the green jacket that she wears pula, it's just like a solo show.
And honestly, I love that green. That green is like a very muted but very soft green.
Betul? Instead of the usual
striking greens.
Striking tree green.
Yeah, that we see.
Lurf, sangat lurf, mak lurf. That's mother, you know. But the thing is, every time...
Have you seen my new hair?
Yeah.
Addressing the elephant in the room. Actually, I got a new haircut. Disclaimer, there was no reason. I just wanted to go bald. I got a buzz cut and that's it.
I want to have a buzz cut.
I think you would go in a buzz cut.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, I have a 5 head, so I don't know how that would pan out.
No comment.
A fashion house that has jumped on the festivities is Prada. That caught my eye. Did you know Prada has a house in China?
Like an actual building with bricks.
Yes, like a house.
A house.
Like a house. And I know this because their latest campaign was shot there. And the house is called Prada Rongzai.
Wow.
Yeah, it's set in China in the heart of Shanghai. And
Love.
right? They built it in 1918, but then in 2017, Prada subsidized the restoration, so now it's a Prada house. Which is so interesting. And like all the cultural activities or exhibitions, they hold it there. And now, as of right now, they have Prada Sphere 2 in Shanghai, which is like an open exhibition to the public. And campaign features Du Juan, which is a supermodel and actress who has worked with Wong Kar-wai. And why I love this campaign is they were borrowing the romanticism and the tones of Wong Kar-wai.
Wong Kar-wai, you mean the director who directed Fallen Angels?
Yes.
I love that movie.
You watched it?
I loved it. That's like, you know, when you're just feeling in the mood for a little movie. Yeah, that's why I would love Fallen Angels.
You know, my favorite is In the Mood for Love.
It's up there. It's up there.
You do. And the campaign was shot by Leslie Zhang, which is Chinese photographer royalty, in my opinion. My current favorite photographer. And his style is so inherently Chinese, which I love like noticing. Because you know how like Hugo Comte and Jack Bridgeland, they both have like a specific style that you can just immediately pick up. Or like when people do shots inspired by them. Yeah. He was listed in BOF 500.
Oh wow, that's actually amazing.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, to the people who don't know what BOF 500 is, where Business of Fashion every year they list down the 500 most talented people in the fashion industry, which includes media, photographers, models, designers, all these people in fashion, and then they make a list and they do a Met Gala, and then they come together and celebrate that.
Oh, faham, faham. Okay.
And honestly, Leslie Zhang, I because at first when you talk about him, I was like, wait, what do I recall? And I remember Bad Bitch Tong Tong, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, he photographer.
And Bad Bitch Tong Tong. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, he's in my mind. So I think he's everywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
faham.
He's not up, but he's always been up there, you know.
Yeah, dia bukan baru nak up, dia dah up.
Yeah, betul.
Locally pula, I pergi TRX hari tu, and they had a dragon exhibition obviously for Lunar New Year. And then when I was googling it online, they wanna portray the significance of Chinese silk, which promises an experience that seamlessly blends tradition, prosperity, and cultural alignment. So if you go to TRX right now, you can see the big dragons and the explanations of tale of Chinese silk, a prized material that was once a catalyst for the trading of commodities, culture, and knowledge between the East and the West.
Okay, fashion and history, I see you.
Kan?
Maybe I should go to Trucks.
Jom pergi Trucks. Jom pergi Trucks tengok naga.
Okay, speaking of which, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a snake. You?
You're a snake?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a good lah, because I'm good.
Okay, girl.
And you? A snake, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Repetition album. Which is my favorite Taylor Swift album.
Sorry lah, tak goated though. That's so not fair. Common misconception, kita selalu panggil lion dance kan?
Yeah, it's called lion.
Sebenarnya it's dragon kan?
Really? That's lion. It's lion.
Lion
Yeah, because they are lions. There's two types of lions. There's the northern and southern lion, what we usually see is the northern lion.
So why is it in Malay we call it tarian naga?
No, tarian singa.
No.
Yeah.
Faham? Okay, maybe I just get it all messed up. Maybe I'm the one that's confused. Sorry.
But there is a dragon dance. Yeah.
Faham?
That one, the where they hold that the poles with the dragon and they fling it around. It's a long dragon.
Oh yes. Okay, so I didn't get it messed up. I was imagining it all in my head.
Dragon dance and lion dance are two separate ones.
Very different. Okay, faham. Okay, like that's not fair.
Enough of the royal fashion, weddings, and Chinese New Year. Let's go on to our final segment, which is our rapid fire questions.
Yeah. What do you see Michelle Yeoh wearing? What do you want to see her wear?
Honestly, I want to see her in a jacket punya raya.
Really?
Yeah. I think like the vibes are there, you know.
Guess what I'm wearing?
What are you wearing?
Jacket though.
Wait, I thought it was gulatis though. It's the same thing.
I'm wearing jacket, which is crazy. Like,
They're ready to wear or?
I tak ingat. Tapi I think ready to wear. Beli kat kedai kat belakang tu.
Damn. Jacket belakang ni.
Jacket love.
But we're not giving out the location. Not gonna get dogs.
Yes. Yeah, I'm wearing jacket, and I haven't bought from jacket in so long. But I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, I love the silhouette. And dia panjang sikit, tertutup. It's across the knee. I freaking love this one. What are you wearing?
I am wearing actually this baju Melayu. I think I can go in detail about this baju Melayu because I'm very specific about my baju Melayu.
Go ahead.
This is actually Hugo Clothier. I've been wearing Hugo Clothier baju Melayu since I was a kid, and I only wear one brand of baju Melayu. And the only reason I wear this is because of the collar, which is a Mandarin collar.
Oh wow.
Hence why there's only 3 buttons, not 5 buttons. That usually was a cekak musang, right?
Yeah. Tapi Mandarin collar lagi lawa.
And that's why I wear. And the thing is, it's really rare to find a Mandarin collar baju Melayu. And to add on to the rarity is that they don't have the pesak usually if it's for. And for me, my fundamentals of wearing a baju Melayu, it needs to have a pesak. You know, that is what makes a baju Melayu lah.
Kenapa kena ada pesak?
Because that's the signature. Because if you take away the pesak and the kekek, right?
Yeah.
It just becomes a normal shirt.
Yeah.
But what makes the baju Melayu is the extended fabrics on your sides.
Betul.
So I needed that. That was like, since I was a kid, I needed that pesak and kekek with the Mandarin collar.
Damn.
And the only brand that does it that I know of is Hugo Clothier.
So do you have a few ke?
I have this in blue, gold, and rose, like a dusty rose like that.
Oh, faham.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like taking out the ice in ice cream. It just becomes cream.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means.
Without the pesak. That's what I was trying to say. My brain processed a little bit.
But technically it's not really baju Melayu because that's not the cekak musang, but
so what can you call this?
a baju Melayu still lah.
Okay.
I mean, then again, all the baju Melayus now don't really have pesak and kekek, so.
Faham. Do you have to call this baju Melayu Mandarin collar? Because you know how people can say baju Melayu cekak
musang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just call it baju Melayu Mandarin collar. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm wearing my
kain pelekat la 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 la, kain pelekat la la.
Okay, no need copyright.
Kita kena macam, we gotta start singing like.
Dah lah puasa doh.
Yeah, ready tak?
Alhamdulillah.
InsyaAllah.
And I'm wearing a kain pelekat as my sarung for today. Yeah.
Love. Mak love tu. Firstly, I know what colours do you think of?
Of course, red. And red is also my personal favourite colour. You know, it's striking, it's brave, it's bold.
Kita opposite though.
Really?
Yeah, I love blue.
Wow, very intelligent. Very smart.
Said who?
You know how like they say like, oh, people who wear blue are very like smart people.
Serious?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And also, you know, like if you watch Divergent, the blue faction.
Okay. Oh yeah, Candor, Ravenclaw.
Girl, that's Harry Potter.
Yeah, Ravenclaw is blue.
I'm talking about Divergent.
Candor kan? Candor's blue. Like as in adding to what you said, like
Candor, Ravenclaw. Okay, yeah. I was hearing Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. I was like, what?
Candor and Ravenclaw. You're right.
Yeah, the blue is always like intelligent, right?
It's giving. Ask a true blue.
Like true blue, like a royal blue.
It's like those handles kat MRT Kajang, warna biru. That blue.
Okay, public transport blue. Okay, I like that category.
Not light blue, like the dark handles. I'll insert a pic here. To really get my point across.
I think for me, my type of red is Kon Merah red.
Okay, Jalan Raya.
We're giving it public transport. Okay.
Not Pizza Hut red.
No, not really my type. Yeah, Kon Merah red is nice.
Okay, lama. Love. Apa? Kita opposite though. Like
Kita ni yin and yang though.
yin and yang.
Kita balance out each other.
Merah ong though. Kan?
Yes, Merah, you know, it's prosperous, it's wealth, it's good luck. And there's been a lot of variations of red over the year. There's been cherry red tomato makeup. What else?
Cucumber makeup.
Yeah, and then brown coulette brown. I don't know. Suddenly you put like some gold, roti jala makeup.
Roti canai.
I don't know.
Roti canai makeup is crazy. I want to do roti canai makeup lah pula.
On though, it'll be like
Nude tone.
no, yeah, it's a no makeup
No
makeup
makeup look.
Yeah,
But it's roti canai.
and then like a smoky brown because you know how the roti canai big bin.
Betul, smoky eye. Skipping
Yeah.
roti canai. Skipping roti boy.
Roti boy, but roti boy is very like very smoky, very tan. You know?
Betul.
Yeah.
And a little bit of yellow.
This is so fashionization of food.
Betul.
This is fashionization.
And you
of
food
food.
know if you listen to the second episode.
Yeah, do listen to that one.
Yeah.
Very good topic.
Yeah. We're such plug machines.
You know.
Future Malaysian cinema royalty Miro Aiman. What do you see him wearing? What do you want to see him wearing?
Let me think. Of course, you have to talk about Miro Aiman. I know you have to talk about
Yeah.
Miro Aiman. Honestly,
That's a king.
I can see him in Gucci's new collection that just debuted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it the one with the social media video on TikTok where everyone just walking behind the curtain? That one, right?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yes.
And also Pharrell Williams Louis Vuitton collection, especially the Wild Wild West cowboy collection.
He's such a Ken.
Dude, when I tell you, right, I'm actually deep down a cowboy. I tell you what, in my dreams I ride a cowboy, I own a ranch, and I have a horse stable.
He just wants to be born from Tennessee so bad.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
I'm not gonna pull out my my southern accent just yet. Don't wanna make embarrassment of my heritage.
Yeah. Dah claim. I loved Pharrell's current LV. Dah lah diguna Rizman Zidane to open for him kan.
Yes, and I love that. Honestly, the opening is already. I love the curation of what Pharrell did with this collection. He opened with an homage.
Yeah.
Homage to the Native Americans. He was wearing a white coat, and he was holding a blue turquoise. Is that the
Oh.
color? A turquoise LV bag, and which we know that turquoise is such a prominent color in the Native American
Betul.
culture,
Yeah.
especially in their jewelry and their items, which was amazing.
What's your vibes for the year?
My vibes. No, what's your vibe for the year?
For me, blue and silver chrome. Itu tak mana dapat inspo.
Mana ada inspo you?
MRT Kajang. Actually no, one of the new coaches of LRT Kelana Jaya. The LRT handle is blue and the chairs, the benches are silver chrome. So macam, oh my god, that's me as public transport. That's so me.
Rapid KL, you can DM her for inspiration. They say you memang public transport geli lah, I think.
Yeah, those, but aku tak erti drive kan. So macam terpaksa lah make something else my entire personality.
If you look at her Insta, actually like her story, this is like the view of like the KLCC tower from the bus.
From
there.
the bus.
Yeah. My vibe for this year is, I think, is sustainability.
Okay, ESG.
Very the ESG. Okay, very the green. I mean, personally, like when I wanna, since we're going back into this 2014ness, you know.
Yep.
I think I still have a few pieces from that era
Yep.
of fashion. So I think I can reuse that. You know, it's been sitting there dusty. Maybe we can upcycle it, you know, do something with it. Yeah, so
Sustainable indie sleazer.
yeah, kan, macam like kita kena embrace. At the same time, we have to protect the earth and also our wallet. Yeah, it's the most
Yeah.
important part, our wallet. Yeah, with that said, I think that ends the episode for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to
To Dangwangi's very own royalty. Us.
Actually,
Dawangi and
Sepang royalty.
Sepang royalty.
Yeah. We're gonna bleed that out, the places that you're seeing.
Oh yeah. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Do you wanna give a pantun for closing?
Okay.
Make it up right now.
Right. Terima kasih mencari kami. Jangan lupa datang lagi. Bye!
Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow our socials on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Till then, bye-bye.